Hey everybody, I'm Kris. A few weeks ago we checked out the Sennheiser PMX686Gs, but it's no secret that I wasn't a huge fan of them. The CX686Gs, on the other hand, are plain old in-ears, so without the ability to clamp down on your skull, these should be better, right? Without even opening the box, you can see most of what's inside. The headphones and tips are on display, but open up the box and look underneath, and you'll find the included carrying bag and the manual tacked to the inside of the box. These share the same neon color as the PMX686Gs we looked at a few weeks ago. If you didn't like the color on them, you won't like it on these either, but we still applaud Sennheiser for the choice. If there's a place for bold colors, sport headphones are definitely it. The CX686Gs are IPX4 rated, which means they're not going to hold up to a swim in the ocean, but they're tough enough to deal with some sweat at the gym. That, of course, is a major plus given the sport focus of these headphones. The included clothing clip will do a bit to prevent snags, you'll just have to play around a bit with placement. As they are proper in-ears, these are much more comfortable than the PMX variant. They're not the most comfortable in-ears we've tried, but they fit well enough and we've seen less comfortable earbuds selling for more. These don't quite have in-ear wings, but they do have adjustable hooks to keep them in your ear, and they do a lot towards maintaining a good fit. The cable here is almost identical to that of the PMX686Gs. Like those, the CX686Gs eschew iPhone support for supporting Samsung Galaxy devices, as well as other Android devices from LG, HTC, and others. The 3-button remote will still function in a limited capacity on iOS devices, but all 3 buttons will not be available. The remote buttons have a chunky feel to them, and occasionally it took an extra press or two to get a button to register. The included mic made for decent sounding calls, but don't expect anything too impressive. The lows are nearly as powerful as we found them to be in the previous Sennheiser earbuds we tested, but this time they sounded more natural. While these will provide enough bass for a lot of people, if you're the kind of person who really likes bass, these probably aren't going to do it for you. There's still a dynamic quality to the mids with plenty of bite on guitars and nicely preserved vocal detail. While the lows overpowered guitars on the PMX686Gs, that isn't a problem here. Like the other headphones we keep comparing these to, the high end is rolled off at the top and slightly strangled sounding as a result. This eliminates harshness, but it goes a little too far. The stereo imaging that we were somewhat impressed by in the PMX686Gs is present here as well. Sure, it isn't going to blow any minds, but considering we're talking about a $70 pair of earbuds, it's fairly good. The same goes for the noise isolation. Sure, there were things to like about the last Sennheiser in-ears we looked at, but there the pros are mostly outweighed by the cons. Here, those cons are pretty much gone, so we're left with a decent, if bare bones, pair of in-ears. If you're looking for an inexpensive pair of earbuds to wear to the gym though, these will do quite nicely. We're giving the Sennheiser CX686Gs a 7.7 out of 10. And that's it for this one, everybody. For all the details, check out the full review over at SoundGuys.com. And if you want to stay caught up with everything we're up to, check out our newsletter. Links to both are down in the description. If you liked the video, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Kris. Thanks for watching.